Welcome, everybody. This is our intro video for the Paint Train Pipebomb, which is now located on YouTube. So we do ask you to view, comment, subscribe. I'm Ricky, and to my left is my long, faithful blood brother, Jim. What's going on?
What's going on, everybody? How's it going? So, intro video time. I'm excited. As you said, my name is Jimmy. I'm 36 years old from Brooklyn, New York, and don't get scared. I know a lot of people get scared when they hear the name Brooklyn. So, like I said, I'm 36 from Brooklyn. I am a site sergeant security officer for Metro Response Special Services based in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. Decent gig, but hey, a job is a job, right? I'm an avid music lover, listener, mostly hard rock, heavy metal. I love my oldies, when I need to mellow out. I'm also a big-time movie buff. I love my horror movies. I'm a huge fan of it. I love my comedy. I love my action-style movies. And, hey, if anybody out there, has anything bad to say about that, you know what? Your opinion's your opinion. Sports-wise, Mets, Jets, Knicks, Rangers, passionate for the four. Just, I guess, that's the jock side of me coming out. So, and sorry if I'm like a little ooh-ah right now, but what can you do about it? So, basically what this whole shindig is that we need everybody out there to know who we are. We are extremely passionate for what it is that we're doing. I mean, absolutely passionate. We're putting everything out there as effectively as we can for you, the fans, the listeners, or the viewers to enjoy, pass the word on. I personally am having an amazing time working on this project. It's something that has been in the works for quite some time, and now that it's finally, coming to that level, it's definitely going to be something that's going to be worth everyone's while, and especially our main focus on it is you people out there. So, to not make it sound like I'm, cutting a sappy novel here, I'll just leave it off because I'm like running on fumes now. I'm going to leave it off with be prepared and strap in for the ride of your life. Now, dude, what do you have to give?
Well, wasn't that our original thing with the paint trade thing to begin with? The ride of our lives? It was kind of a little bit of a crazy thing. I'm Ricky. I'm just recently turned 40. Yeah, the big 40 club.
Ooh.
Yeah, hurts, right? I work at Lowe's Home Improvement. Yeah, Lowe's. I'm not giving you a shout out. I just really don't care. Anyway, I'm the type of person that speaks with attitude, no matter whether it's at work or it's out with my friends or just amongst casual conversation. So throughout these episodes, you're going to hear probably a lot of F-bombs. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. See, there's one. It's just attitude. It's Brooklyn attitude, and that's where one of these ideas came from back in December, that we were going to let our voices be heard. Music-wise, wow, it's just a big genre lift between some classical all the way to heavy metal. I got rock, alternative, a little bit of country, a little bit of rap. Don't make too big of a thing on country and rap, though, because it just doesn't make a sense half the time. Sports, it's Rangers, Devils. Again, don't judge me. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. There's a third F-bomb somewhere. Patriots, big time. Mets, Yankee fans, just be jealous because the next few years are going to be ours and not yours. So deal with it. Anyway, I'm producing this show. I produced for OTR, which is Offensive Talk Radio, and this is a big shout out to Chris and Petey, who have actually given me the inspiration to actually get this thing going. And producing wise and coming up with ideas and all the audio and video work is probably my forte. So we ask our listeners to just bear with us. We've gone through a lot of technical issues.
A lot.
Over the last 3-4 months to try to get this project up and running. And like I said, this is a way for the low man on the totem pole, so to speak, to get their voices heard. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that." They never speak up. They never make themselves known. They kind of do it quietly through low channel social media, and YouTube is such a huge facet for social media to get people's ideas heard and everything else. So that's where we want to really go, and we hope everybody, like our friends, our family, and even if you're not related to us or not known, that you can help our channel get built. We really want to make this probably one of the biggest up-and-coming channels, I think, on YouTube, that really just lets the little guy know what the big guy really should think. Jim, you want to give them a little bit of an info on some of our shows?
Yeah, no problem. What we do is we have a staple episode every week in WWE reviews, because Ricky and I are both avid wrestling fans, whether it's WWE, WCPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA Impact, ROH, ECW and WCW back in the day, but unfortunately they're gone, It's unfortunate.
Yeah, long one of those.
Yeah, right?
That's a lot of memories right there.
Seriously, and especially even though you fuckers can't see it, but I am wearing my classic ECW purple colored logo t-shirt right now. So, and if I can be afforded the second right now, I have a shout out to ExtremeWrestlingShirts.com for the opportunity to purchase my classic ECW t-shirt. So hit them up, you won't be disappointed. So, besides the wrestling reviews, we break it down to a Raw review show, a SmackDown review show, and then that third show, once a month, we break down the given pay-per-view of the month. That's our staple show. It's a constant thing, so wrestleheads out there, enjoy. Also, what we do is local news. We break down all the local news in, basically, we're not stagnant to just Brooklyn. We'll give technically the local news to incidents in Queens, Staten Island, Bronx, Long Island. Sometimes if we even feel like branching out of New York, we'll talk about news reports out in Jersey. So, if anybody's interested in that, instead of reading the same old boring stuff that you read every day, hit us up to hear what we got to say about it. And, you'll even laugh in the process.
I guarantee we will tell you that our views on some of these local news videos or stupid videos, stupid news, viral videos, will definitely be a breath of fresh air. Because a lot of the times that these local news articles come out, a lot of people really just don't pay attention to them. Or they say, oh yeah, some 25-year-old got shot in the middle of the street with an arrow or something. Yeah, like that doesn't show the world or our surroundings that these things happen. Sometimes we overlook things, and from our point of view, by us doing some of these videos, the world gets to see these things. New York is not exactly the cultural, non-violent area of life. I mean, like, it happens everywhere, no matter what it is, and it's our point to kind of like bring it out and show people, like, we see these things. Do you see these things? Do you share our points of view? Do you have a disagreement with us? We want the comments, we want the views, we want the likes and the subscribes and everything else, to make sure that we know personally between the two of us that our word is getting out, the news is getting out, that these things are brought to the forefront to where we can make this whole thing a bigger thing.
Absolutely right about that. So, like I said, you see a local news podcast from us posted up, listen to it. You may learn something. You may find out something that you didn't know about, and it could also educate. You hear about craziness going on in a certain area, figure out ways to avoid it. We can educate you at the same time, as well as make you laugh. So besides the local news shows that we record, we also do shows on viral videos, all the craziness that's up on YouTube and Facebook and any other social media outlet. Fight videos happen to be a popular thing, especially with the millennial generation, with everyone standing around and watching their boy getting fucked up by 3 people, and they're recording it instead of breaking up the fight. dumb shit like that. So you got that with the viral videos, and everybody who's out there who knows any video outlet on the internet knows what a viral video is, so I can make this short and sweet. So besides that, we also do, which happens to be one of my personal favorites, Stupid News.
Yeah, Stupid News. It's a very interesting episode that we've put together. We scour the internet to find these really weird articles. And again, it's something that really we want people to know about.
Sorry.
And as we're both sitting here laughing because the videos that we have found are just not any ordinary stupid things that you'd hear. But we do present to you some of the stupidest people on the planet.
Yep.
Which goes from anywhere from old drunk guys fucking snowmen to marital people using their wedding rings as sexual toys, or just for example, as of some of the recent episodes, men trying to smuggle chicken McNuggets up their ass in condoms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these are articles that you will hear our commentary on, and you will either laugh your ass off, fall off your chair, or defecate on yourself.
Or just basically be like, what the fuck? Especially, what about the sex cafes?
Which is going to be one of our future topics soon.
Yes, so I'm just giving you guys a little nugget.
Well, here's another nugget. Or wives who have trained squirrels to attack their spouses in miraculously fashionable ways from being a former circus trainer.
Right. Sick bastards. Yeah, so, like I said, now after hearing that, you can understand why Stupid News is my personal favorite, or one of my personal favorites, I'm sorry, because you read these things and you think, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What makes them tick? What makes them think when they wake up in the morning, like, you know what? I'm going to go out and I'm going to shove McNuggets up my ass, but first I'm going to put them in condoms, to be sterile or sanitary, whatever the fucking word is.
And we're not going to centralize ourselves to these, let's say, 4 topics on the channel. It's really the fact that this is our base. Again, we ask our listeners and subscribers to bear with us. I mean, this is a very big project. The clock is ticking all the time. We're working basically 24/7 on obtaining articles and ideas and brainstorming to the newer heights where we can probably branch out and cover all the different areas and all the different listeners to what their likes and dislikes are. So there might be music shows that we're going to have. We're going to have special guests on the show from time to time, maybe sit-ins with us, or if one of us is not available, we have somebody, a guest sitting in for us, or it's just the fact that we have a lot of ways to branch out, and the new creative ideas just keep coming, and we're plotting and planning and coming up with all of these different things to just soothe our listeners and let them know that we are actually pliable. We can actually adapt to any situation or any topic that we hope to, build up this cultural icon on.
Oh my God! Just hearing the word icon just gave me chills.
And don't necessarily take it from this point of view of us speaking as somewhat normal human beings, because neither one of us are normal. We've never been normal. Don't think we're ever going to be normal. And these shows are going to have attitude. Again, we're going to have profanity. We're going to have extreme views. We're going to have a lot of different things that people just don't normally hear on YouTube as a podcast. And it's going to be a wild ride. So we really, really do hope you guys listen, like, comment, subscribe, because that's our goal.
Absolutely. And to comment on what we were just talking about now, every now and then, no matter what the topic is that we are discussing, one of us is just going to break out into a random rant.
Which is usually me, by the way.
Yeah, it's usually him, because as crazy as this sounds, I'm more the mellow out of the two until I start get going.
And we do feed off of each other, but most of the time it's in our prep room shows that we put everything together, you just see like the tyranny that's getting ready to come out. And we've already had quite a few episodes where I've already had the short fuse explosions because of non-common sense usage.
Oh, yeah. And I just recently got over that right now, so I feel safe right now, but I don't know. Anything can happen.
But I'm like a volcano. You never know when I'm going to erupt.
Yeah, that's true.
So we basically, we thank everybody for listening to this intro. We hope we've given you a little bit of insight to kind of our personal backgrounds. I mean, a lot of our friends and family do know us, and there'll be a lot of the viewers and subscribers on here. But to the people that don't know us, it's kind of like, okay, here we are. What do you expect? Like, and we expect comments on this. We expect to hear maybe some topics that you want us to talk about, and maybe do shows on for the future, because that you guys are going to be the one that help us to get through all of this and make this the again, quote unquote, cultural icon for YouTube.
And anybody out there who's going to be listening to us, in the comment section, feel free to throw us any topic ideas. We'll be more than happy to delve into whatever ideas and suggestions you throw at us. And one thing that I can also say is to everybody out there who's going to like, comment, and subscribe to our page, to quote one of my favorite bands, Mudvayne, shout out to Mudvayne, welcome to our fucked up world.
I totally second that.
Absolutely.
I really totally second that. So we're going to leave you guys off on that note. We do, again, thank you for viewing our channel. Again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Give us the feeling and the love that we are hoping for. And we do appreciate you viewing.
Absolutely. And on that note, I'm your main man, Jimmy, and I would like to wish you a good fucking night.
And I'm Ricky, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.